that's probably the most well-known motive in classical music. Nowadays, many people hear music like that and they say, yeah, I know this. But little by little, sometimes they cannot pinpoint what it is. It's actually the opening of Beethoven Symphony No. 5, which can be nicknamed sometimes the Fate, knocking on your door. Kong, 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 kong.
Right.
That's what people have been saying over the years. Not from Beethoven. Beethoven didn't say that, but that's how people feel. And I'm not sure why, but it's become kind of a snapshot of classical music. What is interesting for me and my colleagues of the orchestra is it can be a bit of a nightmare for conductors because how they give the cue. It could be pa-pa-pa-pam or pa-pa-pa-pam. And so if we're not used to being together, the orchestra and the conductor, usually maybe the first rehearsal is kind of a mess. At the same time, the conductors like to be very expressive. They like to go ka 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 ka, and so I see that, and what am I supposed to do? It's like, so we have to be together. We get together, and we work this out at the first rehearsals. There are a couple spots that can be like booby traps, and so we'll make sure in the first couple of rehearsals to get there. Now, I just want to play another spot that can be tricky. It's in the recap. It's a section called the recapitulation. It's when when the themes that you hear at the beginning come back towards the end of the movement. So that's a place where the conductor, if it's not clear, can be a total mess. So if you see, I slow down a little bit. And it's not like a marching band where you have a click track and then everything is clear and it's easy for us to follow. There's a rallentando. And if it's just me and the conductor, I can just follow the conductor, it's fine. But it's a whole orchestra, about 80 musicians of us, string players, violins, violas, cello, wind players, clarinets, flutes, etc. So those are the things that can make this piece challenging from an interpretative. And then you have second violins, I think, viola players, and first violins. So it's kind of a conversation that we have between the different string sections. It goes like. Now I just played all those three sections in one instrument, but it's actually, second violin, violas, and first violins. So, if we're not careful, it might sound like. So that won't make any sense. The kind of bow stroke that we want to get with this opening is something clear, hopefully, but what we call off the string. So I'm going to do an on stroke. Now I'll do it fast. But most of the time now we want something with a little bit more articulation, so more off the string. Now it's a bit more aggressive there, but you actually plant your bow in the string and you release. You don't go like, that would be kind of a Rossini, this kind of stroke. Now we want something more. Now the other thing is those long held notes. We can take one bow or two bows. Two bows doesn't mean we play with two bows. It means we take one stroke and then we go up bow. That would be two bows. Now that's very brilliant, but you can see or you can hear the change. And that's not what the composer wanted. He just wants a long sustained note. Now, having a nice full section like they do in LA or New York, you don't have any problem. We have a smaller section here, So we have to be careful that the sound blends well. So this is the type of stroke eventually that I think we're going to have. And that's what you want to convey something with character and with drama.